Let's design a formal garden today. Yes, there are several kinds of gardens. And if you're planning to build a garden for your backyard or anything, you must know that our garden should always reflect your personality. I mean, if you're a Disney person per se, a minimalist formal garden can't just be your dream garden, right? More like fashion or music that reflects your personality. Formal gardens are pretty straightforward. They don't always have too many curves or too many colors, but it doesn't mean the garden have to be boring. Mostly these gardens are seen at office premises or building complexes. These gardens are designed in such a way where people can sit and reflect on their thoughts. These formal gardens are not really a place for partying, right? So my client here had given me a few criteria for this one. They wanted some privacy in this garden, a small park for kids, some big flower blooming trees, and sitting areas for adults. As you can see, I have added a minimalist fountain at the back because I do have a weakness for water bodies. And since this will be a public property, I am assuming many people will come for a walk in the morning or evening. A sound of water falling can be soothing to ears, right? I have divided this land area into two segments, one for the kids and one for adults. Parents can watch their kids playing from back. For privacy, I thought of creating a topiary with these trees, which can be trimmed into square shapes. A bit maintenance will be required from time to time, true, but the result will be worth doing, I believe. The tree at the back can be a nice touch to the whole landscape. I would personally love to sit near the big tree and fountain while I'm stressed or even in good mood, with headphones on maybe. Then I'm adding these features for children park. Well, this is just a rough drawing for my client's understanding. I do not have the exact measurements yet. Although I have visited the site, it's important to understand the sunlight direction, the soil quality, and many other factors without which it's difficult to design a garden. So yes, for the accuracy, I may have to visit the place again and get the measurements. I've drawn these paths for people to walk. When we have a garden in building complex, people always come in morning or evening for walks. So keeping a passage is important, and to enhance the beauty of these passages, I'm going to draw a few green hedges as well. The grey area I have drawn can be created with gravel stones. Gravel stones can add the elegance to a garden. I know they can be difficult to walk on, so I'm designing this passage in such a way that people don't have to walk over gravel stones. A little bit shading is required. I think since we are making a garden, I mean designing a garden, we should make these green lines look a bit like green hedges or trees. I've also added the seeds near the fountain. I think it's already getting a good shape. I'm adding another tree here because my client wanted a big blooming tree for soothing vibes. I think it looks good but kinda hides the fountain. Maybe I should move this tree here. That looks better, I guess. Some shadows for 3D effect. And I think we can still add some more foliage plants in the left side garden area because we haven't done anything. It's just a rough sketch again. This is not any AutoCAD drawing. I have done this at Autodesk Sketchbook. So this is as rough as it can get, but I think we can get the idea what we are planning to do. Adding some more colorful plants to complement this with the blooming big tree. And with some final touches, I believe our drawing here is almost done. Do let me know if you like this idea or not, and if you're in my place, what else would you have drawn?